guys, this is Jameson from Gahagen Laboratories with another episode of a reptile dysfunction. We're just showing today some of the insects and cleaner crew organisms that we work with to keep all of our cages clean and feed these animals. Right here in my hand I have some discoid roaches. These are one of the few roaches that are legal to work with. Our Department of Agriculture only allows about 6 species, discoids being one of them, pallid roaches. These guys look really similar to dubias, which is like the roach that most bearded dragon, monitor, breeders up, past Florida work with. These guys get a little bit bigger than this. They actually look just like a palmetto bug. I actually just dropped one on the floor. There we go. And yeah, got a good colony of these guys going. I feed them the Rapashi bug burger. It's a great diet. It makes like a gel block. That and Nature's Own Total Bites. I do that for their moisture. I find that instead of doing water crystals, it provides them a lot more beneficial moisture for gut loading. Just got into these guys. These are more little standalone, keeping them in little cups by themselves. A lot of people will do these with bioactive terrariums. These are rusty red millipedes. These guys are wild in Florida. They actually produce a little skin toxin when they're stressed and smells like almonds. I've heard that's because of cyanide in them. It has a percentage of cyanide in their toxin. But yeah, he's all rolled up.
Do they spray the toxin or is it just on their skin?
It's just on, they excrete it on their skin. I think certain species of millipedes can actually like kind of spurt it, but these guys, it's just kind of for coating them. And these are, yeah, here's more of the same. And these guys are cleaner crew insects. We're also doing bean weevils now. These guys are pretty cool. You just put them in a cup using black-eyed peas. Fill it up like about quarter to a third of the way. And what they'll do is they'll lay their eggs in it. Their whole life cycle is from egg to larva. Then they pupate, and they don't even eat as adults. They just breed and lay more eggs. And these guys are about as easy to keep as fruit flies, honestly. We also do fruit flies. I do Heidi and Melongaster. And then here's my isopods. These guys are awesome. I've got orange and purples. These are the purples. These guys are great. Little roly-polies. And these do wonders in cages. And those guys, they're all detritivores, so for these guys, I just give them scraps. I use them for maintenance. People will use them for feeding with dark frogs and the smaller gecko species. These are probably my favorite. Yeah, you just let a few go in your cage in the soil. I also feed them with snake shed. These are the oranges. Beautiful isopod.
Do the oranges have any qualities that the dark ones don't?
They'll eat different. A lot of them will target different food sources within an ecosystem. So some will like certain types of plant waste. Others will like animal leavings. Yeah, species to species, they do favor different food sources. So a couple buddies of mine got me onto this. I feed them pieces of scraps from prehensile-tailed skinks, tortoises, stuff like that, different fruits and veggies. They also will eat snake skin, break it down slowly. So I just put it in there. And these guys also love different like flaked fish foods. I give them really healthy collard greens, because a lot of the time your animals will eat this stuff too. Different smaller things will eat them. Eat isopods. Here's some of these purples I got. Look at how many of these are. Hundreds in there. Alrighty guys, that about sums it up for today's episode. I'm just gonna finish it up in front of our hot box incubator. This is my new favorite thing in the whole world. Got this from Chris at the last Repticon. He makes an amazing cage and incubator. I use only sea serpent racks and hot box for incubators. I used ZoomEd before. They work great, but honestly, being able to have multi-shelves and everything and work with this type of heating thermostat is a lot better. I love them for the racks and everything. If you guys got any questions, comment below and like and subscribe. God, Lola's just staring at me. I can't. We also order crickets from Armstrong Crickets for all of our micro geckos, dwarf geckos, to our monitors, leopard geckos, different skink species, anything that needs something smaller than a roach, and kind of nutritional diversity is really the best way to go. I always believe that if your animal likes one thing, feed it something else too, because some of the most unhealthy animals I've ever seen ate great, but it's just the fact that they had favorite foods, they ate too much of it, became obese, and they have deficiencies in other areas. You'll see it all the time with bearded dragons, stuff like that, will only take one type of green or no greens at all, or only one type of insect, and their livers are just toxically fat. That's about it for today. You guys have a good one. Lola just stares into my soul.
Yeah.